So you would have this 30 grams of protein the first 30 minutes of your day, and before completing 30 minutes of low intensity exercise. So there you have it, 30, 30, 30. It was made popular on TikTok by biologist Gary Brecka.
That we can do. First, we should think about having an invisible fence around us, right? Like a little force field. And we should filter things before they make it to the temple.
And he has these claims. He says not only can you lose weight, but it can help control blood sugar if you emphasize low intensity exercises such as walking. What are the experts saying? Well, exercising and increasing your protein intake in the morning may contribute to a calorie deficit and possibly help you to make better or healthier choices throughout the day. So the focus here is this is not a fad diet, but a lifestyle choice. So what's good having a high protein diet in the morning? It may bring more satiety, and that means that you feel fuller, longer, and it would decrease your likelihood to grab the typical high calorie items such as donuts, cappuccino, biscuits and gravy, muffins, etc. According to the Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, according to this study, people who ate 30 grams of protein at breakfast consumed lower calories at lunch. Plus, protein has a thermogenesis effect, which means it requires more energy to break down or metabolize protein than your other nutrients, which would be fat and carbohydrates. So far, so good. Now, there may be some concerns. You see, the practical, typical person who has lots of responsibilities in the morning and on a good day barely makes it out the door. And they barely make it out the door grabbing a healthy snack bar and a quick energy drink. And there are no recommendations on meals. So the remaining of the day, how do you eat? Are there any drawbacks to this plan? Well, there hasn't really been any rigorous studies. So we're still, the research is still out there. Also, some people just are not heavy breakfast eaters, and folks like that may find that eating that much food or 30 grams of protein first thing in the morning might be a bit too much for them. Also, eating too close to your workout can cause gastrointestinal and or GI issues that slow you down. So some research suggests waiting 1 or 2 hours after a small meal and 30 to 60 minutes after a snack to help avoid stomach problems or feeling nauseated. We want to note this again. This is not a rigid or an extreme diet, but this is a lifestyle plan. Albeit for some people, once again, it could be a challenge for folk who don't want to eat that early in the morning or exercise, period, let alone in the morning, 30 minutes. Well, let's look at a typical meal that you could have first thing in the morning that would give you 30 grams of protein. You have to reduce the calories that you normally take in or increase your physical activity, and or both reduce calories and increase your physical activity from what you're currently doing. If you overindulge, then you're not going to get good results. So the magic is not in a 30-30-30, but the magic is in what are you doing throughout the day and are you persistent with it? So 30-30-30. Overall, it appeals to me more than a lot of diets that are out there, in as much as you are eating from all your food groups. They're not restricting you to any one group. 30 grams of protein is not unreasonable, and it does encourage exercise. So for those reasons, I say it's not a bad lifestyle choice. Always check in with your health practitioners before starting any plan. Please do that. We're in the after party. I'm Das, I'm out, but I want you coming back for the next show.